Alright, you guys asked me to do a video doing a couple more of these problems, so I'm going to do these two graphs. Here are all the things that I'm going to find. I labeled them A through L. If you need to figure out what these are, just put a pause right now and put those down, okay? So, on this graph, the first thing I'm looking for is where it's above the x-axis. So it's above the x-axis from here to here. Hang on, going back for a second. These are all happening to my range. Sorry, why did I say that? These are all happening to my domain. I apologize. These are happening to my range. These are happening to my domain. These are points. And these are happening to the domain. So when we're looking for these things, the only things that are not domains are maximum value, minimum value, and the points of inflection. Everything else is going to be a domain. So looking right here, looking for where it's above the x-axis. I'm going to cover everything else up. So it's above the x-axis from on my domain negative 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Not included because that's where it crosses. To 0. Not included because that's where it crosses. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Not included because that's where it crosses. And it doesn't come back down here. It goes all the way to 12. 12 is not on the line, so that is included because it's above the line. Okay, so I'm going to continue on. The next one is where does it cross the x-axis? So it crosses the x-axis at negative 6, crosses again at 0, crosses again at 6. The next question is where is it above the x-axis? So, or sorry, below the x-axis. Where is it below the x-axis? Right here, it's going from 0 to 6. Not included, because that's where it crosses. And I can get that information from here as well. If it's above from here to here, and then skips over this section, and it's above from here to here, it must be below in between these two. So then the maximum value is my highest point. I'm not sure which one of these. It looks like it's a tie. The highest is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I have a maximum value of 5. I have it twice, but I have a maximum value of 5. The minimum value is the lowest point, which is right here. Negative 1, 2, 3. The maximum input is the x when my y is at that highest point, which is right here and right here. So that's an x of negative 3. And it's an x of 9. The minimum input is what is the x when this is the lowest point, which it looks like 3. So far so good. Okay, concave down. Concave down is when it's pointing down, okay? And remember, I have to find the halfway point in between these two to see where it switches from concave up to concave down. This was a height of 5, and this was a height of negative 3. I add those together and divide by 2. So that equals 1. Where does it have a height of 1? It looks like the height of 1 is right here on x is 0. So it's going to go concave down from right here until it hits right here. This is going to be concave down. So I'm going to go from negative 6 until 0. And it's also going to go concave down halfway in between here which is right here. I already figured out that the mid height was 1. So the x right there is 6, and it goes until 12. So from 6 to 12. Concave up is going to be the part that's in the middle of those two. So my concave up is going to be from 0 to 6. Points of inflection are where it switches directions. So that one's at 0, 1. These are actual points. This one's at 6, 1. Where is it increasing? It's increasing from here to here. And my x there is -6. That is included until -3. That is not included because it's actually 0 right there at that point. And what I'm talking about is the slope. So I'm going to stop there, not included. And from right here, that's a slope of 0, so that's not included, which is at 3. To right here, slope of 0 again, so not included, that's at 9. Where is it decreasing? It's decreasing from here to here, which is from -3, not included, until 3, not included, because those have a slope of 0 right there. And then from here to here, which is 9, not included, to 12, which is included because that's not a slope of 0 right there. Oh, I was way off the screen. I'm sorry, guys. Hopefully you understood from what I was saying, but there's the image of what I was doing. So now I'm going to do the next one. Go just slightly faster because this video is already really long. So where is it above the line? It's above the line the whole time. It starts at -10 and it goes until 6. So it's above the whole time, which means that B is going to be an empty set. There's nowhere where it crosses the x-axis. C is going to be an empty set. There's nowhere where it's below the x-axis. Maximum value looks like here, here, and here are all tied. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Minimum value is going to be here and here are tied. That's 3. Maximum input is going to be, that's -8. That's 0. It's +8. Minimum input is going to be -4, +4. Concave down is going to be from here until halfway here. So this is -4, this is, oh sorry, this is 3, this is 7. Add those together. 10 over 2 is 5, so I want the height of 5, which is right here. So from here to here, which is -10, 9, 8, 7, 6 to -6. And it's going to be, these are all the same, so -2 to 2. Concave up is going to be -6 to -2. -2 to 8. Points of inflection, I have one right here at -6, 5. negative 2, 5, and 2, 5. Increasing, it's going to be increasing here, which is negative 10 to negative 8. And negative 4 to 0. And 4 to 8. Decreasing is going to be negative 8 to negative 4. And 0 to 4. And that's it. Off the screen again. Sorry, guys. There's the rest of it.